Okay, get rid of one. Juice or above the rim?
Juice.
Juice? You getting rid of Juice?
Juice.
He said former.
What the fuck would I know? I'm Kyle Watson, nigga. What are you talking about? Montrose ain't nowhere to have better than me. He going to North Carolina. I know my movies, man. I'm telling you, man. I know, hey, okay. Don't lose this for me, player. Come on, get up. Man, that nigga Thomas Shepard came out there and scored 30 and some fucking corduroys in a long sleeve.
Oh, God. Man, give us a little something about you, man. Where you come from, nigga? Where the hoops started?
So, like I grew up right here in the Crenshaw district. I'm a West Side kid.
Really?
I'm not from the East Side. I'm a West Side. I grew up on 60th of Crenshaw.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I went to 59 Horseman, Audubon. That's what I did. I started off at right there. I grew up on 7th Avenue, 62nd, actually, which is the avenues of the 60s.
Okay.
So that's where I'm from. That's where I grew up at. That's where I started basketball. Yeah, I started playing basketball when I was in kindergarten. It was my first time playing basketball at my elementary school, and then like I played again after that, and I started liking it a little bit. But I used to play football. My dad played football for Crenshaw. He was like a big running back star at Crenshaw.
Okay.
Like, he owned running records there. Well, DeAnthony broke off him, but he owned running records. My dad owned a lot of rushing records at Crenshaw or whatever. So I started off playing football, but I didn't really love football. I was good at it because I was fast and all that, but I really locked into basketball more than I did football. So yeah, I grew up right over here. I'm a Crenshaw baby, man.
Did your pops ever like, was he mad when you chose basketball?
No, actually he wasn't. Like, he asked me, like, he could tell though, because I wasn't as happy. Like, I didn't even watch the NFL. Like, when I played football, I didn't watch the NFL. I was watching basketball all the time. So he wasn't really mad. Like, when I stopped playing, I had told him, like, I don't really like football. Like, it's cool. Like, he like, but you good. I'm like, yeah, but I don't like it. You feel me? He was like, what you want to say basketball? So he was like, all right. And he was like, but if you're gonna play basketball, you're gonna play basketball. And I was like, all right. So like, he used to take me to the park all the time so I could go hoop against older people, like his homies. Like, him and his homies used to meet up on Sundays at Riley Park in Gardena.
Okay.
I used to go up there and play with the older dudes when I was like younger. I was probably like 9, 10, playing
just soaking up games.
Just basically, man, get out there, get my ass pushed around. You know what I mean? That type of shit. So
we all start there. I remember it was a point in time y'all wouldn't let me on the court. Top three. Tone, Day, Speedy, Frank, Nitty.
I'm in this too?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I put myself in the top 3?
I'm just asking. I mean, no. I'm in order though. The 3 in order. I mean, obviously you go on the.
Yeah. So it'll be me, Speedy, Frank, Day.
You, Speedy, Frank, Day. Oh damn. Okay. Frank not after you?
I mean, it's not that it's like I knew Speedy before Frank, so I knew about Speedy before Frank. Like, I met Frank, and I want to say he was in JUCO when I was in high school, and I was about to go to JUCO, and he was on his way to Weber State.
Okay.
That's when I ain't really start meeting Frank until like in the Drew League, when we both really started like really cracking. Like, I played in the Drew when I was at Washington Park, and he did too, but we was youngins. But when we I really got closer and start watching them and basketball wise after that.
Okay.
But Speedy was different.
What's the deal, y'all? Y'all are tuned into the DaBackHouse podcast, man. First, we want to say thank you for all the love and all the support that we've been getting from everybody, man. It's greatly appreciated, man. Y'all show a lot of love to me and my team, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. I want to say go to the website, man. Make y'all purchases. We got our website up now. So make sure y'all go tap in. Make sure y'all go look at the nice merch we got. The nice clothes. And come on, man. Come on, G. Come on, G. Tap in with us, man. Go to the website and order your god dog stuff. You feel me? Tap in with us. We also got an app coming soon to where you can subscribe. You get access to all the exclusive content. You get access to the merch first, the new merch, into the events for free. When we have our fashion shows, when we have our bonfire, when we have whatever event we do, whether it's a networking event, whether it's a, just come and vibe event, y'all get into all of that for the complete free. We got food, we got drinks, we got everything you need, music, we got comedian, we got it all, G. How haven't y'all subscribed yet? What happened? What happened? No, but for real, make sure y'all tune in, man. Make sure y'all stay tapped in. And I appreciate y'all again for the support. Me and my team is working overtime to make sure that we touch everything. Make sure that we grow. I want to appreciate y'all for growing with us, man. Tap in with us and let us know what we can do better. Let us know where we can grow. Let us know what y'all want to see more. Interact with us. You feel me? Grow with us. That's what we're about. We're about growth. That's what this podcast is about. It's about growth. It's about elevating our community and coming together as one and making sure we all grow at the same time. I love doing my podcast because I grow through them. I don't just go through them, I grow through them. You feel me? So grow with me, man. Let us know what y'all want to see more. Let us tap in with us, man. Talk to us and be there or be square. Subscribe to our app. Subscribe to our YouTube. Subscribe to our iTunes. Everything, man. We everywhere, bruh. We everywhere. We coming, we growing, and we getting better at this. Man, let's get back to the interview because I feel like I'm talking too much. Y'all tired of hearing me. Y'all tired because y'all ain't even listening. Y'all ain't even subscribed right now. Look at you. Look at you still sitting there. You could have been with the subscribe. You still sitting there listening to me talk. Man, get back to the interview. Cut the interview back up. Let's go. Let's get it.
And I played against Speedy in high school. I played against him in JUCO. Played against him in open run. I had to guard him my seam a lot.
Yeah,
I didn't see Frank a lot at the open runs in LA. But he'll say that. Like, he didn't really play open runs in LA like that. So we didn't really play open runs in period. Bro was working. He was getting his money and hooping at the same time. So you know what I'm saying? So he wasn't really at the open runs. Like, you should see Speedy all the time at the open run. Right. So that's why I say it in that category.
Okay. No, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. It is a different when you actually, because I actually Frank I actually, when he actually started hooping, like I watched him, like, me being a youngin' and being inspired by like you, and that's why I was so pressed that you come, because like you, Nitty, Day, like I watched y'all hoop, and I just kind of like after.
It's crazy. Somebody who was like really good before we even became really good. Milk.
Milk.
A lot of people don't talk about Milk, bro. They be forgetting how like really good he was.
Cause the nigga had bounce, and that's what everybody was really focused on.
He had bounce, but shit, he could go get a bucket too, though. It wasn't just the bounce. Like, he could go get a bucket. If he get hot, he get hot.
He going crazy.
He played with me in the Drew League my second year in the Drew. When I came over with Cav, that was my second year in the Drew. We had our JUCO team, but Milk was on my team with me, and he fit in perfectly with us. Man, I watched him get hot and run off 27. I watched him get hot and run off 30. I watched him get cold and can't make shit. But Milk is one of them too. Like,
one of them niggas.
Yeah, he won.
Okay, so then I'm gonna change up the question. You, Frank, and Milk on the same team. 5 seconds left on the clock. Who taking a shot?
Milk or Frank?
Milk or Frank?
I'm more the.
Okay, you gonna set something up?
Yeah, I can get it right. I can draw up, tell them, you this gonna be open, Frankie. You can get this back door and this fake handoff, or Milk, you can get a backdoor lob, something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
One of them.
Okay.
One of them would take the shot for sure. No, but it'd probably be Nitty mostly though.
9 times out of 10.
It'd be Frank. I wouldn't be mad about it.
Right.
Yeah.
What was your toughest matchup in the Drew? Toughest matchup.
Man. My toughest matchup was. Well, like some dudes I can get under their skin. Like I can't get under Will's skin. That's my toughest matchup because he's smart as hell. Like he not gonna let me get up under him. He not gonna, it's between him and Cass. But I've been playing against Cass since we was kids. So like, I know it, but it's just like, he's strong as shit. So it's like it's just a different, So it's out of them two, but them two probably be my toughest two. They like what and what. But yeah, I could never rattle Will.
Right,
Like,
right.
he would never get rattled. Like, he'll take his time, turn his back me
And do his
down,
thing.
still be talking on some Sam Cassell magic shit, and then he'll just throw a no look like, ugh. And I'd be like, damn, I'd be telling him, like, I'm gonna rip you one time. He'd be like, no, you're not. I don't think I ever ripped him. I don't think I don't think ever.
Okay. So, I think it was. I don't remember exactly what year it was. I think it was 18-19. I think it was a championship game, and it was.
We played MHP. Yeah,
okay.
we lost
and
that
what was
shit
your?
by 5,
I was going to say, what was going through your head?
So my whole thing is like this. I knew we would have won that game if you go like on YouTube, you go back and watch that game. Every time we made a run to come back, something happened with a clock stop, like a Super Bowl. Remember when that year the Super Bowl happened when they went the who was playing? Forgot who was playing in the Super Bowl with like the lights cut off or some shit like that. So every time we about to make a run, Nick got hurt. Remember that's when he had a little shoulder injury. On the ground, so now that.
So he said, Kawhi talk, huh?
He talk.
I ain't
He a normal person, man. He just, you know what I mean? I be feeling he just a dude that don't be like in all that
attention and shit.
Yeah, he talks though. He cool. He's one of the down to earth cool, and he funny as hell.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't know it unless you know him. Like, he really cool though. Like, you know, I fuck with him. That's my dog. Even till I seen like it's never like on no big time shit. He like, Tone.
Yeah, that's love.
Like, he just
that laugh. So you heard the laugh before we was the laugh.
That was my dog, man. That's my nigga. He's so cool.
That's dope, man.
But yeah, I would say Ronaldo's probably the person I was like, oh shit, like, yeah.
I played with that nigga. Okay. So now to the fashion. I want to talk about the fashion because, you know, Swag Champ here. You know what I mean? How'd you get that name? Swag Champ.
Shout out George, man. You know, George good at giving people nicknames.
Yeah, for sure.
It wasn't even like like I was trying to get the name and nothing like that. It was just like, in my Drew League games, like I used to just play in like different shoes, different shit.
Yeah.
Like the way I come to the Drew League dress, like at the time, like, you know, he was just like, man, you be swaggy. He's like, I'm about to change it because my first nickname George gave me it was the Shogun. That's my first ever nickname. Yeah, I got 2 nicknames. He'll say it sometime, but he don't always say it. Yeah. So he was like, man, you know what? You can keep the Shogun too, but you swaggy, man. Swag champ. I'm like, I like that. So he just started calling me Swag Champ, and that's where it just took off. But as far as like fashion, I got into it like just like watching a lot of stuff, like looking at Kanye, looking at Brandon Jennings, looking at Russ, Nick Young.
Looking at the shit that everybody call weird.
Everybody calls like weird, but you know, I always told people like everything ain't for you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You might be a Dickies and a white tee nigga. That just might be your stilo. Like
true.
I said, like if a nigga like me put on Dickies and a white tee, I might look retarded. But if you got it on, you gonna look hard. Like you gotta
put that on.
Stick that little put on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just certain shit. Everything don't go for everybody, bro. And it's all about your money. Frank too. Frank is another fashionable person I watch too.
I was gonna ask you, can he dress better than you?
Oh man. See, I don't never say nobody could dress better than me because I don't fully like get into like I wear different type of shit. I don't really be like and he do too. Like, but you know, I don't really always go for name brand shit. Like I could wear some shit from Old Navy and you think it's from Balenciaga.
For sure.
That's just, you know, how I had to be. You know what I mean? But it's more like I
see where you're going with that.
He could dress like a motherfucker, don't get me wrong. But, you know what I mean? It depends on the occasion. And also Frank is a person, like he's really like Frank get dressed to go to the grocery store. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So he gonna be fresh every time he walk out there. I'll put some sweats in the hoodie and go to the grocery store. Like Frank gonna put that shit on to go walk in Bonds. Like you know what I'm saying? So my dog gonna be fresh no matter where he go.
I actually see him getting in his bag with that though, like the whole fashion shit.
Yeah,
like
now he's starting to get dressed with me shit. Yeah. He really. Yeah, I'm not. You know, it's like for him, that's his lane. He's a social media influencer type person. I'm not, bro. I don't really give a fuck about social media. I don't care about none of that. But to his defense, that's his money. That's what he do. Everybody's watching him. He got kids that love him because, you know, basketball and all that stuff, and they see how he dress and all that, and he, you know, he's a good dude. Yeah. You know what I mean, so he you know, to his defense, like he has to do that type of stuff, and I love that he do that, so people get to see
a different side.
Instead of him just taking the picture, you get to see him doing it, like how he put this with that, he matched that up with that. Like that's what I'm big on details. Like I be looking at dudes and seeing how dudes will put this with that. Like you can see a dude that'll have a jacket on and he'll have like a pinch of green in it. But you'll see like in his shoes would be the green or the pink that you seen that bring out the outfit. Because of just the little bitty shit that the dude, you know, he needed in the shoe that, or a hat that he'll wear that'll help throw the whole outfit off. That'll be like, oh, okay, that nigga came over here with this on and he got a beige hat on.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, all right. Like that's
that's different. He did some different
you know what I mean?
shit.
And that's kind of how Frank is. You know what I mean? Like Frank has some shit on, and you'd be like, damn, okay. But then you look at his detail of his shit. Like I'm very detailed. Like I go look like, okay, hell yeah. Okay, I see what you did right there. Okay, yeah.
How long do you spend getting dressed? How long do you spend putting the shit together?
I mean, so you know what's crazy, bro? I buy my shit on how I'm gonna wear it already. So whatever I'm about to buy, when I order it, I already know what it's gonna look like when I get it.
Okay.
So by that time, I ain't really gonna take my best thing, worst thing that take me long is picking a shoe. What shoe I'm gonna wear? If I want to wear Air Force, I want to wear a Jordan. Do I want to wear a boot? Do I want to wear
So you got the top end and mid already done.
How much is the shoes? It's always the shoes that's gonna take the longest because you go put some shoes on and be like, damn, these on. I don't like how these look with these jeans. I mean, think about something else. So that be my main thing. Be the shoe.
Right. So if you could be born somewhere else, where would it be and why?
I'll be from Cuba. All right, I am Cuban. But
I was gonna say Mexican.
I'll be born in Cuba. I think I would want to be like born in like a Hispanic culture. Like my mom is from there. Okay. I think I would want to be born in a Hispanic culture.
Do your mom know how to cook? Like you know,
I don't know how to make all that shit. Yeah. But she don't. She make like nigga shit. She got
good meals right now.
Nah, hell no. I ate them McDonald's 99-cent cheeseburgers and Burger King Whoppers and 2 for $5.
Right. That nigga said we still struggling.
I still struggled over here on the west side. Don't get it wrong. It was a struggle over here, man. For sure. Yeah, cooking food is good, man. Especially if you know how to cook. Like, you know how to cook.
Man, you know what? At first, I've been living here 2 years. At first, I didn't, but just me and him. Hell yeah, man! I be cooking steak.
You a stove or a grill nigga?
Stove. I can grill because my pops, you know, but I stove.
You more of a stove? I'm a griller.
Yeah.
I get down on the grill, man. I be out there in my Uncle Hubert sandals.
With the toes out?
With the toes out, getting ready like what you did.
What's your favorite thing to grill?
Man, you know what's crazy, bro? You know a lot of people would say, I know how to make some fire maple salmon.
Yeah.
That's my shit. Maple salmon, man. I know.
Can you walk us? No, you can't get no. I'm trying to steal that.
I'm trying to give you my shit. No, I ain't giving you my shit, man.
I thought I had him, yo.
Nah. Maple salmon. I know maple salmon is one of my favorite things to make.
Do you eat ribs?
Yeah, hell yeah. I know.
Okay.
I'm good. Listen, man. I got an uncle that was in the army. He was a chef in the army.
Oh, okay.
So he taught me how to grill a lot of shit too, like, and a lot of like make my shit seasoned, boneless, fall off the
damn.
Yeah, so like, I'm more of a griller. Like I can cook a certain shit on the stove, like, but I'm not really a stove nigga. Like,
yeah,
I need me a girl because she needs the stove, get it right. And I can't.
Facts, yeah. I used to tell my girl that shit. Like when we used to talk, I used to be like, man, you gotta cook, man, because cooking ain't.
Yeah, like I have my 2 nights out the week where I'll be like, I'll grill us some, you feel me, some asparagus, I'll grill some asparagus, some chicken wings, I'll do some shit like that.
Today, you will go outside and you would just
I'll get on the grill, like shit, I'll go back home tonight, be like, man, I'm about to grill, I'll go spark the grill up and make me something.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't eat out a lot like that.
Yeah.
I don't really like, you know what I mean, I eat more home cooked meals. Especially when I try to too, because I'm now in my lifetime, I'm more of a home person. I ain't really like, you know, if I'm outside, it's a special occasion. Usually my party, somebody's birthday or something like that. I just don't be out all the time like I used to no more. Nah.
Okay. What's your best quality?
As far as what though? You know, quality goes as far as like.
Yeah.
Like what you mean?
Meaning like as a person, what do you feel like people like about you most? What do you feel like? What do you take pride in about yourself?
Listener. I gotta listen to like, you know, people be having. It's crazy because people be having problems growing. The people just be wanting to talk. Like, you know what I mean? They need somebody to vent to, no matter who, if you could be close to them or not. But if they feel like they're safe with you, they gonna, you know, want to talk. You know what I mean? And
for sure.
I'm more of a person, like, I be like listening to people. Cause you don't know like what the fuck that person going through. Like just like right now, bro, we could be doing this interview and nigga be hurting inside, bro, and I don't know what's going on with you, bro. And nigga, the next day, like tomorrow, something happened to him. Like nigga, I was just with that nigga. He seemed like he was just, You know what I mean? And that happened to me before.
Yeah.
So you feel what I'm saying? So like I'll be like more listening. So I always tap in with people, regardless. Like, you know, if I ain't talk to you in a minute, hey man, I'm just calling to see how you doing, bro. Everything good? I'm just calling to see how you doing, sis, you alright? Like, I've just always been like that my whole life. You know what I mean? That, and I think I'm a giver. Like, I give away a lot of shit, bro. Like, especially in, like when I be in the drill and shit, and the kid be like, oh, them shoes off. How much shoes you wear? I'm wearing out here. You can have one. Like that from my mom, because my mom is like that. My mom is a very caring, giving person. You know, so I get that from my mom. So I give a lot too. Like, and I always want somebody to be happy and be comfortable about stuff. So I think that's probably my best thing is me listening and me being like a giver and a person that's always like, you know,
if you need it,
and I got it, you got it, bro. Like if I got $5, nigga, and you need something, we got $250 each. It's not
for sure.
I'm about to let you be out here hungry because I got $5 and I can get you this for the bro. We got $250. We gonna make a piece up and get us a 2 for $5 from Burger King, or we gonna do something. We gonna make it, you know what I mean, make it work. So, and it come from a girl. I got 13 best friends.
13 best friends. 13,
bro. It's a group of 13 of us.
Damn.
It's 13 of us, bro.
13 best friends.
And like, girls in the past, you think I used to be bullshitting. Like, oh no, man, you ain't got no fucking man. Listen.
Damn.
Yes, the fuck I do.
I believe you because I see everybody you hoop with, and
not even hoopers. I don't got no hoopers that's no best friends.
So
my hoop. So look, bro, I got my friend category is separated.
Okay.
Like I got like my niggas I grew up over here with, which is my best friends, my day one niggas, like, you know, my brothers, partners. Like, you know, you got your dog, like your partners.
Yeah.
I got my basketball hoop bros, that's from day one, them my basketball bros. Yeah. And then I got niggas that I fuck with, that's really my homies. My friend group is split up into 3.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what category you fall in?
Yeah.
None of them, because you don't fuck with me.
Because I'm real. And you know what's funny? I was just finna praise the nigga because I swear to God, because the nigga said he a giver, right, yeah? I seen the nigga at the concert, and when I said, like, the nigga really bought me a shot. And
this nigga not in no category. Yeah. Man, I'm cool.
You ever, this nigga bought me a shot, and we don't talk every day. And so when I seen him and he offered me a shot, I was like, oh shit. It almost, I ain't gonna say it felt kind of weird taking it, but it was like I didn't expect it. It was an unexpected thing.
So it was granted though to be said, we ain't never really been out like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure. But it's always love though. Yeah,
love, bro. Like if he's like, bro, I ain't got my eat, ain't gonna let me. Oh man, don't worry about it. Come on. Like you got my dog a drink. He came back. He drunk the drink or whatever. Then, you know, me and my had the flask. We had 7 shots in the flask. We took a shot, gave it to my dog. He got drunk at the concert.
I was gonna say, damn near passed out at the concert.
We had a good time at the concert, man. If I listen, man, my people is my people, bro. If I really fuck with you and I always see you, bro, and I always talk to you, like, you know what I mean? You my dog no matter what. It don't matter if we don't talk all day, every day, all the time. Like, it ain't none of that type of time, bro. Like, we could meet, we could not talk right now for 30 days. Nigga, I see you, nigga, I'll talk to you like I just seen you yesterday.
Yes, nah, for real.
That's
like you said, it's always gonna be that love. Anytime I see you out, anytime.
Always, bro.
It's always gonna be that love, bro.
Like, I ain't got no, it's no, we ain't did nothing to each other. Like, we play basketball. You get into a heated argument in basketball all the time, but I ain't gonna let that correspond to our friendship that me and you got together now.
Man, I'm gonna tell this nigga a story I ain't never told him, y'all. I swear to God, we was hoping. And this is one of the first time I ever got on the court with these niggas, man. And I was on Mac team. And I told Mac, I said, damn, like, this so y'all gonna have me guard, nigga? Mac said, man, he a nigga just like you. He bleed just like you. And ever since then, I took that with me through life.
That's real though, bro. You can't never come across a nigga that's, you feel me? You think, this nigga about to, nah, hell no. At the end of the day, he had to wake up and put his tights on. He had to tie his shoe just like you. Just put his jersey on just like you. He ain't got nobody putting his jersey over his head for him. And nah, bro. Yeah. You can't never be like that, bro. And on top of that, bro, I'm not one of them basketball players that'll like do that to a nigga. I ain't trying to put no fear in you. Yeah, I'm just coming to bro. I don't tell you. You know, I don't talk unless you say something to me.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say shit to you We could get out there and we could play, bro. You hit a shot, like, good shot, bro. That's what I be telling is like, bro, I don't really be talking to people. Like, as far as like other niggas on the other team, like, I don't say nothing disrespectful, bro. I don't step over, I don't call you out your name, none of that, bro. It's when you do something, now it's like, all right, now, now you took it there. I'm about to go 10 times worse than what you just did because I ain't say shit to you. I'm leaving it alone. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
No, shit always all love, bro. Every time I see you, man, you know, you my dog.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, I see you for a year, bro. I see it's like we ain't missed a beat about not seeing each other. And first thing nigga gonna say, man, you don't come fuck with me. You don't fuck with me, man. Y'all be out, y'all don't tell me nothing. I'm like, bro, I don't even be with them niggas, bro. Like, you might catch me on a humbug one time, bro. Like, them niggas catch me on a humbug one day, I might go out. Listen, bro, I only go out for them niggas' birthdays. Yeah. So now you know, when it's Eddie's birthday, a Bone birthday, that's the only time you gonna see me out. That's when you know I'm gonna be there. And I tell Eddie do 4 fucking adventures for his birthday. I tell him, you got one you got me to come to, so pick the one you want me to come to.
Real shit.
I don't do none of that other shit. That's how I be. Like, Eddie know that though. Eddie, that's why Eddie won't call me, be like, nigga, you wanna go? No, he know, bro. I'm be like, nigga, I'm in the house. I play the game. Nigga, I ain't going nowhere. Nigga, I'm cool. I did that already. I ain't about to keep going. You be like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Nah, for sure. Okay. Now we finna get into the one comedian and all this work gotta go. Martin, Eddie Murphy, Kevin Hart, or Marlon Wayans.
I get to pick one?
You get to pick one. And all they work gotta go. All of it.
So the person I pick, his work gotta go?
Everything. Martin.
Oh, I'm a Martin. Martin is my favorite nigga, so he's staying wherever. Me, I go to sleep watching Martin.
Okay.
Really? My girl get mad because I'm turning on Martin to go to bed. That's how I have to go to sleep. I can tell you from every season, I know every episode word from word without skipping a beat.
Right. You know what? I do that with Will Smith with Fresh Prince.
With Fresh Prince, I like Fresh Prince too. The Fresh Prince is my second. Okay. I go Martin, Fresh Prince, Jamie Foxx.
See, a lot of people. All right.
You like Jamie Foxx show?
No. I'm a Jamie Foxx fan. That's why I said a lot of people like don't bring him up in like arguments.
I put him up in music too.
Man.
Yeah, think about it, man. Jamie got a classic album that niggas don't be talking about, man.
Man.
I fuck with Jamie Foxx, but no, I'm not kicking Martin. Martin is staying put with me.
Okay. So all right.
Who's the other ones?
Eddie Murphy, Kevin Hart, Marlon Wayans.
Marlon Wayans can get up out of here.
I feel it.
He ain't. I mean, without the Wayans brothers, he ain't got too much. He ain't got too much. That's it.
So white chicks gotta go.
White chicks gotta go. Yeah.
You can go. Okay.
What else we gonna talk about? White chicks. Menace to Society. Don't be a menace. I mean, dang.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's my shit. USSR.
Get
your ass out there for also nuclear holocaust in this bitch. Yeah. But no, yeah, Martin is my all-time, bro. Like Martin is my all-time. Like, nigga. Martin is my all-time like favorite show and my favorite all-time movie. Like another thing I watched to put me in House Party 1.
House Party 1.
It's my favorite movie ever, bro. Like I watch House Party. From word, bar to bar to everything. That is my shit. That's Peter Cardin.
Okay.
I knew that wasn't Peter Cardin.
So let me ask you this: which Bad Boys is the best Bad Boys? 2. My nigga.
Come on, man.
My nigga.
Bro, one got some shit. Tell him what you know, Joe. He might break it out right here. Watch this. Yeah, come on, I got my shit. I know. Listen, man. One thing I do, I watch shows and movies, though. I watch shows and movies, L. That's my shit.
The nigga I go to that part every time. Yeah, tell him something, Joe.
Let me put your hands right there. Let me get some Skittles. Yeah, my shit, man. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with Bad Boys 1 got some shit, but Bad Boys 2 is it. Yeah, Bad Boys 2 is it, man. Look at this fish.
Big fucking eyes.
Like fish.
Nice fucking fish.
Okay. Mike, call the wife. Tell her I'm on D-Way.
Denzel Washington or Jamie Foxx? One of them and all they work.
Talking about comedian? We
talking about and all they work gotta go.
I'm keeping Denzel, man.
Denzel?
I'm not getting rid of Denzel.
See,
I mean, Jamie got a lot of shit. Like, don't get me wrong. You said one work and all they gotta do, but you gotta remember, nigga, Denzel been alive, been doing shit before we was born.
That's true.
So it's like he got a lot of classic
That's true.
Shit, man. Like,
that's fucking
like, what
true.
would you compare Jamie Foxx? I gotta do with Training Day. What can compare to that? Now his show can compare to Training Day.
No, hell no.
So name me one thing you could compare to Training Day that Jamie Foxx did. That's crazy.
Nah, okay. I ain't gonna lie.
So I can't get rid of Denzel, man. Jake, hey. You wanna go to jail? You wanna go home? All right, my nigga. You can't, yeah.
Oh shit, that's fucking true. Damn, I ain't never. But see, I don't know. I can never. Okay, so like you said with Martin, him, Will Smith, and Denzel. I can never pick which one I would get rid of.
I'm in that situation. It was them three. I'm getting rid of Jamie.
Jamie.
I'm gonna keep Martin. I'm gonna keep Martin. I'm gonna keep Denzel for sure. Jamie has a lot of work, but it ain't a lot of body work as them two have. If that makes type of sense.
Damn, but Jamie done did some shit though, man.
Yeah, so has Martin Denzel. Ray, man.
Django.
He was cold in Django.
For sure. You know
Man on Fire.
You know that nigga had to go 3 months when it came to Ray. I think it was like 3 months or 4 months that nigga had to go blind. Like he couldn't see nothing.
Yeah, because Ray's blind. Well, we think he was blind. Oh no, we think about Stevie.
Ray Charles.
Yeah, but yeah, I believe it. I mean, but
shit. He said my answer ain't changing, nigga.
I just watched the interview with somebody. I said somebody was in a movie with Denzel, and he said he seen Denzel, and they was at like the premiere, and something had happened, and Denzel was like acting like the character.
Oh damn!
Like and after the movie was over, him and Denzel seen each other on the red carpet, and he was like,
the nigga from Equalizer. I can't remember his name. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he was like Denzel was like I was in acting mode. I can't nigga be in acting mode all 24 hours a day. Nigga, come on, man. Yeah. So you in acting mode against a pussy?
And this is why
bend it over.
So okay, so can we talk about Samuel L. Jackson? This is why I say when it comes to Samuel L. Jackson, bro, because Samuel L. played the roles that fits him.
Always snakes on the plane.
Every role he got, he's yelling. Every role he's got, Soul Man.
I think people pick his role because they know.
Yeah.
People pick his role because they know that's what he's good at. Like that's like a basketball player. Like you could pick a center because you know the center gonna fit your team. You got an athletic center that run the floor, and you got a team that press all day. Mm-hmm. So he's gonna block shots and run the floor. You're gonna pick him with you. So his movie selection, whoever his manager is immaculate.
Dope. Yeah.
Because he's gonna stay getting paid of all his role. He's gonna say motherfucker in the movie regardless.
20 times. Yeah. And the movie good just because he said motherfucker. Okay, get rid of one. Juice or Above the Rim?
Juice.
Juice? You getting rid of Juice?
Juice.
He said former.
What the fuck would I know? I'm Kylie Watson, nigga. What are you talking about? Montrose ain't nowhere near have better than me. He going to North Carolina. I know my movies, man. I'm telling you, man. Hey, don't lose this for me, player. Come on, get up. Man, that nigga Thomas Shepard came out there and scored 30 and some fucking corduroys and a long sleeve.
Oh, God.
Like, come on, man. So now we get to the gym. So like the first month and a half with Cap, you don't touch your basketball unless you do it on your own.
Oh damn.
So if we got be on the track at 3:30 p.m., I mean you gotta wake up at 6 in the morning to get your workout in if you want to touch your basketball. So the first week I didn't know that. So going into the second one, going to the second half of me running the 5 miles, I start waking up at 6 every morning with C Free and Coach Keith, my assistant coaches, and start working out in the morning, then going to class, then going to go run my miles later. So I had to do it that way just so I could stay in basketball form.
Yeah.
So, like the first, we running everything, we doing defensive side, everything's a punishment, bro. We got 17s, you don't make the 17s, you got to do a figure 8. You don't make the full court fouls, you got to do a figure 8. It's more like military type stuff that he had us doing, which, it helps. It helps, though, because of the way we about to play. He wants you to be in the best shape as possible as you can.
200%.
And he trying to see who's tough, who's mentally and physically tough, and who's going to break, and who's going to, you know what I mean?
For sure.
So we had that or whatever. So we get to our first game of the year. We play West LA. Speedy's at West LA.
Oh damn.
So I'm like, we play West LA first game of the year. So he's like, man, I want you to be the point guard. I'm like, all right, whatever. I didn't even play point guard at prep school. I played the 2. So I'm like, all right, whatever, I guess, because we had like a couple of bounce backs from some D1 colleges that were good.
Yeah.
And one of the bounce backs was a point guard. He was 6'4".
Okay.
So we
6'4" point guard?
Oh yeah, he was a 6'4" point guard. He was sizey too, like you feel me? So we get into the first game or whatever, and we playing West LA. We playing bad, but I didn't know what Cav was doing at first, just to see what he was doing, like how he was trying to figure out who the lineup and stuff was gonna be.
Right.
So we playing bad. So at the end of the first half, it's 29-29. He mad. He like, man, you're sorry. That's basically how he was like, this is a sorry team. I scheduled to see what y'all was gonna be, how y'all gonna measure, like, and y'all playing down to that level of competition. Mind you, I'm at point guard, so they got the 6'4" dude at the like we basically running the plays for him. Like he coming off pin down screens, flare screens, all this, and he not really scoring the ball. So and he shot like 67% from the free throw line as a point guard. That's terrible. So
60%.
60, like he was out somewhere around 60 to 64%. He was a bad free throw shooter. He didn't really shoot either. So we in the game or whatever, so I'm playing point guard. So the second half we ended up beating their ass. We beat them by like 40. But I had like 13 points and like 12 assists. So I'm like, okay, I could do this point guard shit, whatever. Like I told my mom, like, he want me to play point guard. Like I could do it, but I was just like, my team is good.
Yeah.
So I told him, like, I might have to get a real job after these 2 years because my team is actually good. Like basketball might be it. So next game, whatever, that was a Wednesday or Friday. We played Long Beach City. So we go to Long Beach City. We struggling to score in the first half.
wasn't there.
Long Beach City.
Oh, okay. You're right.
So we struggling to score. So I told Cav, hey man, put me in his spot and put him at the point guard. And the dude was like, oh yeah, let's try that. So this was like 12 minutes left in the first half. I ended the first half with 24 points. So Cav like, you can score the ball. I'm like, bro, I just averaged like 13 impressions. Like, what you mean? I said, you didn't talk to my coach? He was like, yeah, I did. But, sometimes dudes be shooting the ball a lot. I was like, nah, I ain't shoot the ball a lot. Like, I get to the free throw line a lot. I get steals. Like, I do this. So, he's like, okay. So, we end up scoring. We end up beating them by like 20. I ended up finishing the game with like 35. So, from that second game on, my freshman year, until like the 16th game, I averaged 30. So from game 2 to game 16, I averaged 30.
30 points.
Every night I was going to go get 30. I was getting like 30, 6 and 5, 36 and 10. So my team was good though too. Like we had niggas on the team getting 15 and 10s, 17.
Okay,
It wasn't just me though. My team was just good. It was just like, you know what I mean? And I never like made it seem like, oh, you the nigga on the team. Like, nah, like to me, my best player on the team was my boy Cameron Pruitt. He was like Lamar Odom. He was 6'8". He can handle the ball. He can defend. He block shots. He run the floor. He dunked the ball. He could shoot it. He passed like magic. That was our best player to me. And I used to tell him, bro, you're our best player on the team, not me. You know what I mean? So I used to tell him that all the time. So like that was the best player to me. And he just like when he going, it's really hard for us to lose. So then that started that whatever. So I ended up ending my freshman year like averaging 30. So I ended up making like first team all state. And player of the year in the conference, MVP with Cav or whatever. So now I'm coming back my second year. Me and Cav got a better relationship. We're stronger, you know what I mean? He put we in the Drew. Now I know how he play. I know how he coach. He know how I am. I know
I know what y'all want from each other.
And then it didn't dawn to me to where George called him Houdini. So this came back to the whole reverse back to the whole thing. When I was younger, I used to go to the Drew League and watch him play all the time.
And you ain't know.
And I didn't know who he was. Yeah, and I'm like, dude, I used to watch you play. I was like, bro, I was at the game when you played against Problems. You threw the ball off the backboard to yourself and threw a no-look pass, and the dude dunked it. He was like, how do you remember that? I was like, I was here. I remember I played with the white backboards at Drew Middle School. I had the white backboards. He was like, that is crazy. I was like, yeah, I used to really, my mom, my dad dropped me off up there. I used to be up there all day just watching them play. I'll be up there with Cass and Herb. And because those I grew up with them.
Right, for sure.
So like that, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. He was like, that's wild. I was like, yeah, I know. So that makes
full
us
circle.
And it made us grow closer. So now I understood why Dino and George was like, y'all remind me of each other. But George and Dino said I'm better offensively than he was. As far as like defensive and talking and passing and seeing the floor, it's like we the same person. And we both left-handed. So I was like, okay. So it came back like full circle after that, and we grew way closer. My second year, we got even better, closer. Like he's like low-key like a dad to me though.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? So like he everything he said I was gonna do. So my second year, I came back. He like, look, you got this school. This what you want to do? I'm like, man, I told him I want to go to Oregon. Like Oregon's my dream school. I want to go to Oregon. Aaron Brooks, I love Oregon. He made me love Oregon. They had little guards. They let their guards play. He like, Oregon? He like, I thought you. I said, no, I want to go to Oregon. He's like, all right. So he knew the coaches at Oregon. I didn't know that because one of the coaches that was coaching at Oregon used to coach one of the kids he had back in the day at Creighton. So now he was at Oregon. Then Auburn was at Oregon. So my second year come around, now I know everything. I know the miles. I know we running. I know this. I know that. I know this and that. Now I'm being more. He like, I need you to talk more though. I didn't really talk my freshman year. Nigga, I go score 30 and go home. Like I wasn't having a conversation. I'm going home with my girl. I'm out. All right, I wasn't really talking that much to nobody. So he was like, man, you got to be more vocal. You have the ball a lot. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay. So the more in practice, the more I didn't talk, the more he made me run. So that's how I started talking a lot. And, he like, you got to know every position on the court. He taught me how to be a point guard, if in sense of making. And I didn't really, So he like, man, look, you had a hell of a freshman year.
Yeah.
You coming back into your number one player in California. You can't score 30 points a game every night. They're going to need to know if you can pass the ball, if you can run the team. So now you got to take down the scoring and bump up the assists. So I'm like, all right. So I went from averaging 30 to 26. Now I went from averaging 4 assists to 7 assists. So I went from 26, 7, 5, and 3 my sophomore year.
Was that easy to do?
It was easy because my team was good and we play defense. So Cav is one of them dudes, like, he's smart. He know how to get people to play hard. Yeah. It's like if you get 10 rebounds in a game, you take 3 charges, you get 3 steals, you get 3 blocks, you get a double-double, you get a meal from anywhere. So you feel what I'm saying? So we all hungry. You feel what I'm saying? So now we on the defensive side, like, I'm about to get me a steal. So he know we flying around trying to get steals. So he knew what to do. And he always paid his debts. One day he had like down there 12 dudes. Like, yeah, everybody got a steal, 3 steals, somebody got 3. He like, I gotta take all y'all, so we go get something to eat. So he knew how to get us still, so that's what made it easy. Like, I was on the beginning part of the trap, and my sophomore year I ended up getting Irv. So Irv came, he was a freshman, it was my sophomore year. So I'm like, ooh, I got another point guard with me. That can guard, that can, see the floor, can shoot the ball, because I've been knowing Irv my whole life. So Irv get there, and then the first game we playing, I love that Irv had 26. I'm like, ooh. I had 17. I'm like, shit, I got another dude that's gonna get a bucket too.
Man, you scored that 26 times for my
It's on now.
Yeah.
That happened, whatever the year happened, shit, like things start happening and we start we didn't fall off as far as our team looking record wise, but it's our team. A lot of dudes don't want to do no scoring, no running, all the running and stuff like that, which is I understood because that running ain't for everybody. Bro. Yeah, and I had to tell Cav, but at the end of the day, the thing this is how he coaches, so you gotta deal with it or you don't play. Cause
look at how y'all played over there.
Exactly. So it was so JUCO was fun, bro. I love JUCO. I love Mount Sac. They was not good when we got there. By the 12th game, we was ranked number 2. In California, then my sophomore year, we started off ranked number 1.
He's still up there, huh?
Nah, Cav is at St. Monica now. He at high school now. They doing good too over there.
Do you know how many losses he had?
With me?
At Mount Sac?
Man, we only lost. I was there with him for the 2 years he was there. We lost.
So he was only up there for 2 years.
We lost 7 games in 2 years.
Damn.
We lost 7 games in 2 years. We had 1 home loss, and that was my last game of my career at Mount Sac. We lost to everybody about 1 point in the playoffs to go to the Final Four.
Damn.
I would say we had 1 home loss, but our gym was our games was like parties, bro.
Crazy.
If you ever get a chance, how was they Mount Sac games? He was like, y'all party in here. This ain't no game. I said, really was it really was a party because we had all LA dudes on our team. So every game we play is packed at the crib. It's packed. The football team, but when I was at Mount Sac, Bruce Irwin was at Mount Sac on the football team.
Okay.
So the football team
was crazy.
Bro, at one point in time, the football team was ranked number 1. We was ranked number 1. Our girls tennis was number 1. Soccer boys was number 1. Soccer girls was number 2. Softball was number 1. Girls basketball was number 1. Our water polo team just won the state championship. I know, but every sport, everything that was going at that time at Mount Sac was crowded. No matter what game was packed, no matter what, and we all supported each other. It wasn't like, oh no, we're not going to go. No, when football played, we going to the football games.
And it wasn't the coaches making.
No, we was doing it all. Basketball, we had games at basketball. They there, painting shirts. Go crazy that we got our student section. It was that shit was live, man. LA people, so we was just so we took LA to West Covina, so we basically took the ghetto to the suburbs.
I can only imagine what it was up there,
it was
man.
Fun, bro. That was a 4 year I would have stayed because I love that. I love that school, man. Even still now, I go out there now, it's still love. It ain't no, you feel me? It's just.
Do you regret anything about, you don't regret nothing about going, not going there, but, yeah.
No, I don't regret nothing about going to Mount Sac. No, I don't regret nothing. Man, not like that. They say some people you meet, that God put people in your life, like it's a blessing. Like I feel like God put Cav in my life for me was a blessing.
Yeah.
Like it was
Y'all still talk a lot now.
Every bro, I tell you like a dad to me. I talk to him all the time. I go into his school, wherever he at, whoever he played for or coaching at the time. I go up there, I visit him, I text him still, hit him up on Instagram. I see him as like when I see him, it's like that. I like the first time I met him again before. Like it's always the same thing over and over again. Bro. No, we talk about life. We talk about I got a daughter. We talk about parenting.
Yeah.
Because he got kids and he taught me a lot about parenting. It's basically like I said, like he like a father figure to me. Like he like my basketball dad.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
And his kid, like me seeing his kids when they was the little ones running around that Mount Sac. Now me seeing them older. Like damn, I'm old.
No,
like, y'all old. I'm y'all 20s. Like even Stank. Me seeing Lee running around. I'll be looking at Lee like
hooping though.
Yeah, I'm like Lee, you. What you like? Yeah, man, you getting old, Tony. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm not at you. Right? You know, I'm like, yeah, I remember you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't regret nothing from outside, bro. That was like some of the best time of my life in basketball, and I'll do it again if
the same way,
same
exact way.
Change it. I think when I got to my 4th year, when I got to Montana State, the hardest thing for me was I was used to having a coach that I can talk to all the time. Like, coach that, like, I could, you feel me? Like, I just said, me and Cav was always, like, I could tell Cav, like, hey, I ain't got no money to eat for this and that or whatever. And he'd be like, all right, I'm taking grocery shopping out of practice. Like, he really, what he told my mom and them he was going to do, he really did.
He really did.
Like, he was like, he needs something, like, he ain't got to call y'all, I got him. You know what I mean? And he was like that to all of my team, though. It wasn't like if we had our apartment, we need some groceries, he like, man, come on, y'all go grocery shopping. Yeah. Y'all got $300 spending limit.
I think that's one of the I was talking to I don't think you know Javon Brown. He went to Compton. I hope you with him, and we was talking, man, and he was saying
talking about Jay.
Yeah,
he's coaching in Vegas right now.
Yeah,
that's my dog. That's my young boy. Crazy. When he was at Compton, he used to call me or hit me up on Instagram all the time about advice because I was just in JUCO.
Yeah, like, bro,
that's crazy. What did you do? And I was like, bro, it's about your coaching and your work ethic, bro. Like I was a dude when I was at JUCO, I worked out every morning at 6:30 in the morning. Every morning I got up at 6:30, no matter what. I was with both my coaches, C Free and Coach Keith. Every morning I worked out at 6:30 every single morning, even on game days. I know we got shoot around. I'm going to go work out in the morning. I don't care. Then I'll come to shoot around, and then I'm gonna get ready for the game. But for sure, I knew when I went to JUCO, like bro, you gotta look at it. You at the bottom of the totem pole. You like the crab in the barrel. You the crabs in the barrel trying to get out the barrel. Like you feel me? Yeah. For sure. So you gotta really be special. You gotta really like. I ask people all the time, like, do you like basketball? Do you love basketball? Are you in love with basketball? Yeah. 3 things that you feel me about. If you in love with basketball, you know when you in love with basketball, when you really in that motherfucker every day doing something you know you need to be doing. Like, and I was in love with basketball. That's how I felt. Like, no, for sure. I love this shit. Like, you feel me? I'm waking up every morning and going to go get to. I'm working out 3-4 times a day, doing this, doing that. Trying to make sure, like, whatever my weakness is, to get it to be my strongness, stuff like that. So I was doing that all the time. That's why I ask people, like, are you in love with basketball? Like, you know what I mean? So,
but to my point, with Coach Cal, I tell him all the time, like, coaches ain't just coaches, like, they like parents. They're another, set of parents. Like, a lot of coaches just be out there. It's like, nah, bro, like, you got my kid for like 3 hours. And, like, you're the influence. Like you said, we got Ling and everybody like looking up to you, like coming to you for advice, and it's like, man, you gotta take that and you gotta cherish that shit. Like, don't misuse it type shit.
Nah, for sure. And that's one thing I never like took it for granted. Like, I knew this shit could be here and then going like that. And you gotta think like, the ball gonna start bouncing sooner or later. Man, that air gonna run out of that basketball. So it's up to you to figure out how you want it to, how long it's gonna bounce and when it's gonna stop. And when it do stop, make sure you're all right with it. Like you satisfied with it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that'd be the main thing. But as far as for me, like college, like I said, my main thing was like my coach we wasn't as close. Like we talked a lot, but we didn't talk a lot. Like I had told him one time, like he was like, let's have an honest conversation. And I'm like, all right. He like, how do you feel about being here? I said, honestly, y'all got to steal. And he like, why you say that? I said, bro, I was the number 1 player in California. Yeah. I could have went to Oregon. I'm at Montana State. And it wasn't because of the head coach. It was because one of the assistant coaches that I knew, he's from my hood.
Mm.
I've been knowing him since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I know his family.
Yeah.
When I got to Montana State, he took another job at Montana State, but he wasn't a coach. He was like the sports. He was like the sports fundraiser for our program. So he raises the money for the school for the sports program. So he's not a coach. So and I told him like, bro, if you would have told me that, I wouldn't have came here. He said, I know. But he was like, but I know. He said, I felt like this was gonna be cool for you because it's somewhere you can go that you're gonna, you know what I mean? I said, bro, I would have been at Oregon. Like I would have been cool anywhere I would have went. I didn't need, you know what I mean? So I told my head coach that like I gotta steal. Like I'm not supposed to be here, bro. Like I was a 5-star player. Like I was the best player in California. You gotta steal by me being here. I said, name anybody else on this team that you brung in the same year as me that has the accolades and achievements that I have. Coming out of JUCO. He was like, we don't have none. So okay then. Yeah. So we need to figure out, you know what I mean? How to make this shit work. Granted, my first year I got there, I didn't play anyway. I broke my foot. So I had to sit out. I broke my foot here, home, when I was at an open run here. So I was 2 weeks before I was about to go to school. We playing at USC. I go baseline, I dunk the ball. I'm trying to come down and I'm trying to dodge the dude and I end up, breaking my foot. I ended up getting a stress fracture. Yeah. So I couldn't play that when I got there. So I had to rehab here. So I didn't go to school till January 10th, which is the next semester starts. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when I got to school, feel me? I go to school. I already took my visit to Montana State, so I already loved it. Like that was another reason why I loved the people there. That's another reason why I went there. Like, but I went on my visit, it was love. Like, it wasn't like, oh man, this shit. But no, it was love. It was love. Yeah. Like, I'm like, this shit cracking. Like, you feel me? They like, I go to the basketball games. It's all right. The football people, I'm all right. So everything cool. So I'm like, man, you know what? Like, this might be a school for me. You know what I mean? I think I don't know. I don't really need to go high majors for me to make it. I think I can come out of here and be cool. Yeah. So I end up going back home for like a week. I talked to my mom and my dad out there. I said, I think I'm going to go to Montana State. I didn't even take my visit to Oregon that I should have. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm going to go to Montana State. They're like, you sure? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, all right. So they sent over a letter of intent, whatever. I signed it. Then I get to figure out that my coach that I was going there for ain't going to be there. So then when I get to school January 10th, after I break my foot the second semester, they asked me, I'm going through rehab. So I'm doing my shit. They asked me, like, you want to play this year? Or do you want to sit out and play the next 2 years? I'm sitting out. I'm not about to play. So at this time, while I'm in at our conference, Damian Lillard, he's at Weber State. Frank was supposed to be there that year too with him. Frank was just there the year before that. Frank ended up leaving, going to Cal State LA. Man. So I got to watch Damian Lillard. My coach like, we got a dude. He's supposed to be a draft pick in the NBA. Like, I want you to watch him. So I was like, you ain't got to tell me. You tell me he's supposed to be a draft pick. I already heard about Dame anyway. Yeah. So I'm watching him. I go out, I don't know if you ever about the college shit, but like, you got so long to warm up, bro. Like, we got so they want us to be at the gym at 5:30. So to be at the gym at 5:30, I want you to be taped on the court by 6. So they put 60 minutes up there. So they break the minutes down by your position. Bigs, guards, wings, whatever, however they break it down. So and certain minutes you're supposed to be that's when you do your workouts. You do your dribble, you do your dribbling. Like they go through your dribble shit, you work on your pre-workout now, what you do. Right. And 9 times out of 10, all schools have it the same time. Like they guards be out when other guards be out. Yeah. So Weber had it when our guards was out. So I go out there and I'm watching, I'm sitting right on our bench and they working out right here. I'm watching him. I'm looking at him. I'm like, oh, he a pro. I know. I said he's to the league. He's not gonna be here. This is it. He's out of here. And we played them, bro. He was shooting that bitch from our logo. Ass. I'm like, what? We played him 3 times that year. We played him twice in our season. At our house, their house, and we played him in the tournament. You know what his score? Man, he averaged 17 again, but So in conference, bro, basically the scout is about whoever the best player is. So they know he's the best player on that team. They're trapping him, they're double teaming him. You're not really gonna get off like that. Crazy. But he had 17 all 3 times we played him, and it was efficient. Yeah. It wasn't like he had 17 off 20 something. No. Yeah. He had 17 off about 9 shots. Damn. But it was the 9 shots was so loud. Yeah. Like, God. Like, you know, pulling up from the logo, man. He pulled up from the logo on one of them, bro. Like, he the same shit he do now. Come down, in and out, side step, pull. Man, motherfucker went in. That niggas on our bench, like, that's all. He looked on the bench like, crazy. I told my coach a big game and the trainer, I said, he's to the league, bro. We gonna see him next year. So, after the game, I talked to him after the game, and he was like, "Man, I wish you could have played because coming into Mount coming into Montana State, they do like the what's that shit called? Like when they do like the first teams, preseason first teams, they had me preseason win MVP and newcomer of the year over him.
Oh wow.
And he like, man,
Damn.
he was like, man, I wish you would have played. I'm like, yeah, I know, man, but I'm gonna get the fuck out of next year, but you'll be gone.
Right.
You to the league, bro. You gonna be a lot. Like I said, you're gonna be top 10 for sure. He's like, man,
Sure.
he's like, I appreciate it, bro, but I don't know. Man, that nigga went 6. I see him at the Drew.
Right.
He comes to the Drew that summer. So I'm at I talked to him. He's like, man, you told me. I said, bro, I seen it already. Like, I said, the way you carry yourself made me carry myself into that same way when I'm going to go do my shit now. Now I'm looking, you feel me? I'm locked in. And I said, you paved the way for us at being at a mid-major, especially in the Big Sky Conference.
Yeah.
And that was when I was like, oh, yeah, colleges.
Damn. How was it watching the moments though? Like
he was killer. We played against some people, but he was killer.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, he.
Do you feel like you play like anybody? Do you feel like you play besides like I'm NBA? Like, do you feel like your game is close to anybody?
Nick Van Exel.
Van Exel? Oh.
That was one of my favorite players I loved watching growing up. That was like my favorite. He's like my favorite left-hand person ever.
Damn.
He's number one. He's number one for sure. Like my favorite lefty. I took a little bit of game from everybody like growing up coming. Like I took a lot of my game from M. Will too.
Okay.
When it comes to like slow and study and reading plays and knowing how to get my teammates and stuff, I took a lot of that from M. Will too. And then I took a lot of stuff from BJ, from Brandon Jennings too. Like a lot of flashiness. A lot of my flashiness come from Brandon and Nick Van Exel because I watched both of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I had seen, you know what I mean? So those was like, and of course like Jason Kidd and Chris Paul, those are like my.
So can you name some of the greats you've played with on the same team with?
Ooh. Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi? Okay, we gonna get it.
I played with Brandon Jennings. I played with Ronaldo Sidney, man. I don't think a lot of people know who Ronaldo Sidney is, but him, Jordan Hamilton. I played with Derek Williams with Arizona. He got drafted number 2 behind Kyrie.
Play with some names.
And who else was on my team that year? Shit, I played with Frank. I played with Milk. Them was great. Some LA legends.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
I played on teams with Cass, the LA legend, Irv, legend.
Shit, a whole bunch.
I played with a lot of people, bro. It's kind of.
So for you, who was the when you played with him? Who was the oh shit? I'm playing with this nigga. Or it was never like that because you knew.
Nah, real shit. Ronaldo Sidney.
Yeah.
It's only because like with his situation and what happened to him. That's why a lot of people don't know. But people in LA though, like
no,
and around the country around that time, he's the number 1 player in the country. He went to Fairfax. He was like the nigga. You feel me? Like I played against him and he had his own tournament. Actually. Oh shit! I played with James Harden too. I'm sorry, James Harden.
I thought you played.
I played with James Harden. Me and James Harden played YMCA together.
Did y'all ever play in the Drew together?
I played on the run with him, not in the Drew.
Okay.
Oh, I did with AP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nick, Gabe, all them. I played with all them too. But Ronaldo Sidney probably was like the player. Like I was like, oh shit, like because he was so good, bro. Like niggas do understand, bro. But like I don't watch him like. I watched him give niggas 30 and 20 on a given night. Like, and he was like I played against him at AAU. I played for 2D1. And we played against his team, Dream Team. He had his own tournament. That's how killer he was. He had his own tournament. His nickname is The Difference. He had a tournament at Fairfax called The Difference Tournament. That's how killer he was. Lance Stevenson was on his team. Jordan Hamilton was on his team. Justin Carr, they had a lot of dudes. I was on a team that was like ranked and else good at that time when we were talking high school.
Have you ever played against him?
Yeah, I played him. We played him. I had 30 on him. We played him in the championship. They beat us by 1. So they beat us or whatever. I had 30 on him. I'm talking crazy to him. Like, nigga, you don't know who I am? I'm like, no, nigga, fuck you. Fuck, you know who the fuck I am, nigga? Like, he like, boy, I don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. I'm number 1 player in this bitch. I'm like, big country ass. Like, he's 6'10", country, feel me? Like, but he was cold though, bro.
Yeah.
He was 16. He did everything. He could bring the ball up court. He can shoot. He can pass. He can dribble. Everything. Like,